Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm again going to be doing something similar to with the video that I posted last month, except I'm going to be talking about the article which I wrote, not a poem that I composed. So as you can see by the cover page, you can see that it's about junk food. Is Coffee and bacon are not healthy as such if you eat it or drink it in like large quantities. So let's begin. So this is basically the second half of the journal that I wrote, and the first half is obviously the poem that I told you about last month. If you haven't watched the video, please go watch it right now, and you can then continue this video because I think I will be mentioning this a couple of times. So this is the format that I have to write. So sorry, excuse my English right now. I am pretty tired and exhausted, and as you can get to know, I have a cold. So yeah. So this is the format that I had to follow, and certain pages had certain formats or certain rules that I had to follow while I actually drafted up these the script for each page, I guess. So the scripting of Dunk the Junk, a creative enrichment zone initiative for article writing. So Dunk the Junk, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a pretty big fan of it. So I came up with the name, and I actually like how it rhymes. I'm pretty proud of the name. So, Creative Enrichment Zone, for those of you who don't know, as I've mentioned in my previous video, CEZ is this, what I'm doing now, right now. The poem composing and this article writing. But creative writing, or CW, is another thing that I have to do, another activity initiative that our school has taken where we have to write three different essays every year. So, a descriptive essay, a recount writing, and a persuasive essay. So, this is something completely different yet similar. So if you guys want more information about it, please watch my previous video. So again, I have to begin with a quote. You can't use up creativity. The more you use, the more you have. By Maya Angelou. So yeah, it's a pretty good quote. Every quote that I've put is about creativity, as you can see in my previous video. Again, pretty good at advertising it. So yeah, pretty sure looking at the amount, the that beautiful food graphic, these beautiful food graphics, pretty sure you guys want to eat something. Look at that donut. Look at that pizza that I just showed you. Um, yeah, fine. So this is the topic that we had. Fast food is quick and easy to make. It's delicious as well. But how good is it for your health? Write a newspaper article expressing views on fast food by quoting examples wherever required. So it's the topic that we were given, and we had to draft an essay. So obviously, an essay, at least based on what our schools taught us, has five powers. But obviously, we had a word limit that we had to follow. So I would have written way more. I am a person who hates word limits. They ask us to write stories, and they give us 100 word limit. How are we supposed to write a story in 100 words? I seriously don't understand the logic, but I am not a big fan of word limits, but I do have to follow them. So again, I had to ideate and come up with some points that I wanted to put in the article. These are a few of them. I had way more and a much more precise, and had much more precise points that I wanted to incorporate. But obviously, I don't have space, and I had to put this on a piece of paper, especially online. So I've just put like 3 4 words for each point. But yeah, that was basically these were some of the points, were some of the ideas that I had. This is my pure check. So as I said in my previous video, please go watch it. We have the first draft and we have the final draft. The first draft was is corrected by my classmate, and this was also corrected by my classmate. And she gave me some recommendations and some suggestions about what I could change or what I could add. So yeah, I did. I incorporated those changes, and my final article is this what I present to you. But obviously, you can't read it because the font size is so tiny, and imagine the trouble I had to take to make it fit in one page. I did follow the word limit, but still, it's so tiny I can't read it. And that's why I'm sharing my entire browser screen, because which I never do, matter of fact, because I don't want to. But this is basically what it looks like. Uh, yeah, this is. So I'm going to go to the page where the font size is pretty big, so that you guys can read it and I can read it for you. I will not be going into the explanation because it's an essay and it's pretty much direct, the meaning of each sentence. So let's begin. Okay, so dunk the junk. Have you ever wondered how fast food is made? About the ingredients they use, their workspaces, the quality of food, and the nutrients in the food? The first word that comes into your mind when you think of fast food is delicious. But do you know what lies underneath the taste? Fast food is quick and easy to make, and it's cheap. But along with these pros come cons, like your health. The nutrients we take in reduce. The ingredients of the food they use are preservatives, and it is convenient and delicious at the same time, making more people addicted to it. Do keep in mind that I wrote this 1.5 year ago. I was young, a year and a half ago, so my scripting skills and my writing skills aren't as great. There are no known positives in junk food. The proverb "health is wealth" comes into action here. If health is really wealth, then why do we compromise it? Why don't we eat the right healthy food? Fast foods don't have any nutrients in them. As your body is devoid of nutrients due to the excessive eating of food, your body will grow weaker and unhealthier. Have you still not realized? Have you still not realized that you are eating garbage? The patties and burgers that we eat and the fries that we munch on are preserved for months in an icy cold refrigerator. I'm pretty sure none of us will want to eat a burger ever again. Though I must admit, fast food is the easiest option and it is cheap. But should we put our health first or our wealth? Of course, our health. If you chose wealth or health, I urge you to put your health first. You might think you're saving your money by buying such cheap food, but what about the hospital bills once you're diagnosed with a disease caused by the food you ate? Overeating of fast food can causes complications to your health, such as malnutrition and, and obesity. Statistics tell us that one out of every five children in India are obese. As, a fa- as the fat in your body increases, the chances of being diagnosed with cardiovascular diseases and cholesterol increases. Due to the high sugar intake, a person gets dental cavities and diabetes. You may be wondering why fast food is so addictive. This is because your brain produces a chemical called dopamine, which gives you a feeling of pleasure, so you constantly want to eat fast food. However, there is still time to change. Dear readers, why don't we take a moment to promise ourselves that we will put our health first? Let us pledge to make ourselves a fitness goal, to make a timetable to keep track of the nutrients we eat every day, and limit our fast food intake to once in 4 months. This might seem hard at first, but trust me, the result will be astonishing and worth it. Remember, a stitch in time saves time. That's it for today, folks. So, I guess it wasn't that great of an article, but it did give you the message of how you have to compromise. Um, you should never compromise your health just for taste and pleasure. So thank you for watching today's video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment this video with your family and friends. Thank you for watching, and I'll meet you next month. Bye.